Hello everyone, this is me, Arthur Morgan on the channel, and today we're simply going to discuss all the ability cards within the game. PvP, built for PvP, and pretty much PvP, defensive builds too. I'll be talking about that, and I'm gonna go ahead and start showing you each card right now. So, yeah, this is my build up. So, like, basically, most people like using this card the most for PvPing, which is like okay, decent, not bad. But there's other cards I can discuss here. So basically, what this card does is that while Deadeye is active, your paint targets on enemies. Fire your weapon to shoot all marked targets. Each shot drains a little small amount of Deadeye. You cannot mark or be marked while in defensive playing style. So this is a good card the most. So then when you go to Focus Fire, while Deadeye is active and your teammates deal a lot of damage. If more than one member of your team has this ability effect, the effects do not stack. So if someone has this card, the same thing, it's not going to stack. It's just going to give you the same exact points of damage. And then a moment to reset recuperation. I hate using this card. Don't even look at the card. Don't use it for PvP. Hell no. Don't use it. Because this card is like, you activate it, but as soon as you get shot, it cancels Deadeye. So you're pretty fucked. So, don't do that. Now, this here is good for defensive. Right here. Slow and steady. 3. While Deadeye is active, you take much more less damage, and headshots do not kill you outright. Taking damage will drain Deadeye, and you cannot run or sprint. Simple. So when you have it active, you can walk and shoot people, but you can't run while the thing is on, which is your disadvantage, but still, you could take more shots than anyone else. Now, quite an inspiration. I mean, someone could have this card in your team. I mean, it's not bad, but the only thing is just you don't really like it. Really doesn't help as much, but I can still count it as that. Now, this card, man, this is the mother of gods, bro. Okay? No joke. This is seriously the goodest card in the game. Seriously. Not, well, actually, maybe the second most favorited card. Because this right here, it says, well, enemies are nearby you, and you have Deadeye active. Your accuracy and their accuracy is reduced. So when you're both are shooting at each other, it ain't gonna do shit. Unless the other person has a shotgun, comes up to you, and shoots you well up close. You will be dead. Simple. But that is the disadvantage. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the best loadouts in this game that I think are like, the best cards in the game you can possibly have. So if you guys really like these loadouts, I mean, it's okay. You guys will enjoy these loadouts the most. And if you guys really do like these loadouts, you guys can leave a like. I do appreciate it. Comments, like, what is this, what is that? I'll happy to explain. So let's get down to the actual card set. So this one is like my first, because I have all these ones written on my notebook. So it's like, it's good. Now, for this build up that I'm going for, this right here is good for simply, I mean, for PvP, I think it might be good. You'd be okay. But this one would be for, like, if you're doing missions. And you just need to get squeezed in there without having to die quickly. This right here would be good for it. But for PvPing, maybe a slight little bit. But it's not going to help you a lot. Because you got maybe the Never Without card. But if you're doing the pelt glitch and you're just glitching the pelt on your head, I mean, this would probably be the most outrageous build. But, I mean, you're going to kill your enemies. Simple as that. Now, if you guys want to see the next one, which I will show you right now, is okay. I'm going to use Focus Fire as Deadeye unit. And I'm going to use my Sharpshooter. Winning streak. And peak condition. And you know what? And do you know what this is that I'm stacking on top of this? Yes, a maximum damage snipers. Yes. You will love this loadout, 100%. But you better be landing your shots accurate as possible. What I do in this situation, I would like to have the first pocket to be the Carcano rifle, and then if you feel like you are straight up lucky and you're going to land that shot like it's easy like butter, use the rolling block. I know it's going to be shitty because you got to reload every single one bullet, but typically you will be landing your shots, because if you get the Carcano, you shoot once and maybe go to the rolling block, shoot him with it, it is game over for that guy, straight up. But you gotta use express rounds. That shit will end his life immediately, no joke. And then for the Carcano, just use regular bullets, and you should be good. Simple. Oh yeah, whoops, I exited out of that. Whoops, my bad. So that's basically my maximum sniper build. Or if you wanted to change the physics up here, I mean, you could change the Sharpshooter card for a shotgun build, which is the short game. And the short game will still give you the same benefits for max damage. Okay, so here's the next one I'm going to show you is Slippery Bastard. And that, and this, and this. I mean, this loadout right here seems okay, but you would have to land your headshots just correctly. I mean, I would say this build right here would be typically for people that like using free aim and don't want to use the fucking, you know, the auto aim. I can understand that. But you just have to land your headshots just correctly. And you'll be getting some of that Deadeye back, which will fill up this Slippery Bastard card. And then the Strange Medicine, whenever you take damage or whatever, your health generates half the speed, the normal speed. And then with that one, simple. You know, your hat gets shot off, you can just simply do that with a pelt, hat thing, garment set, and glitch it out where you can just get infinite hats. And yeah, this is pretty much the good PvP card right here. I mean, well, actually, don't say PvP card. I guess it would be good for defense, but it's not really gonna help you because you gotta land your headshots to get back some of that Deadeye. And I'm going to show you the next one that I got on my notebook here. Which would be... Yeah, I already showed you that card. Right here. Slow and steady. Sharpshooter. Landon's Patience. And peak condition. This is for people that want to take several damages without getting outrighted killed. But if you're using slow and steady and you know how to time your shots just correctly, you can take up to 6 to 5, I think 5 shots before you're dead in slow and steady. So if you can land that shot just right, you will literally win this battle. But here's your downfall. You only got 5 shots before you're dead. So, I mean, I still think that's an okay build. But just, it's not so good in PvP, I'm thinking, as much. Now, here's the best loadout. Maybe this, like, first build, I would say that would be kind of cool. Yeah, it's this. Get Iron Lung, then fool me once, and then top that off with never without one. Because basically what I'm doing here is that if they shoot your hat off and you really needed to get out of there, but if you got the garment set, I mean, you can straight up just tank build this out of here. And then with the painted black, simple, you're just gonna land a headshot on your targets, boom, 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 dead. But these cards stacking alone, you can probably take up to 7 shots before you are pretty much dead, because every time they shoot you, you take much less damage every consecutive time you are shot. And this ends if you are not shot within the 10 seconds. So, if you stack these two together, this will give you 5 shots to spare you, and then 2 shots to spare you. And if your hat gets shot off, you would still survive 7, or actually 6. But if your hat is on you, you'd still get maximum 7, because the game doesn't want you to have like such of a hard tank build, so you end up like not dying for some reason. But yeah, this is good for PvPing, 100%. You'll be getting your shots just right, and you should be okay. Now, I'm going to switch this up a little bit. Now, if you really wanted to go snipers building right now, it would be best to use the sharpshooter card. I gotta speak louder, my bad, my TV in the background is being loud. So if you get the Slippery Bastard right here and use the sharpshooter, pretty much this loadout's okay, I think. Fool me once, if you get shot, you would have up to like 4 or 5 shots. Oh, actually, wait. 3, I think. 3 is the maximum. Actually, wait. 5. If you get shot, you'll have 5. And if you're using down the scope, you will still take less damage. So you'll be right there in the 6s probably. And then this card will right here will help you if you got the garment set thingy and you glitch it out. And then Slippery Bastard. I mean, the Slippery Bastard card would seem okay. And yeah, I think these are the max builds. I would say that would pretty much help you in any situation. But yeah, this is pretty much good, I guess. I also got you one more set if you wanted to go mixing around and you want to test it. I would suggest use this winning streak and change the Super Bastard for painted black. And this should be good. Because every time you're using painted black and you're using winning streak, you can literally just, every time you shoot the person, you gain more damage. But every time they shoot you, you have way so much health. So, I mean, it is way better. The set is here. Pretty good. And, yeah. This PvPing card is way better. So, if you guys really do liked this content I do every once in a while, I mean, it's better for people to watch because simple enough, you know, in Red Dead, when you're low level, you don't know which cards go which and which card is this, you know. I mean, when I first started playing the game, it didn't really go as planned because I didn't know how the cards system works. But then if you straight up just look at each card, upgrade them all maxed out, you will pretty much find your best odds which cards you like the most. But yeah, pretty much those are the ones you probably want. And yeah, if you guys really did like this content, I mean, I do it every once in a while when I have stuff to do. But I'll always keep up with all you guys, and I hope you guys like the content. And I'll see you guys in the next day I make a video.